Admiral. And Hate It When You're Right is on the inside of the second row. The green light is up. The mobile charges away and the race is underway. And getting out best was Argy Bargy, who has got to the front. Just put in a hop, skip and a little bit of a jump there, but he's still pacing and gets past the winning post first for the first time. Leads out from Royal Admiral in the trail in second. Well is trying to be driven down to the peg line and is eventually going to settle 3 back on the poles. Caught Without Cover was final category. The trotter Hate It When You're Right is 4 back on the inside. Covered up by the Butcher, and then a gap of about 2 lengths away to Highland Hill, and last of all was Majestic Speed. They run down the back straight towards the mile pole, and it's Argy Bargy leading the way. Out by a length. On its back second was Royal Admiral, who's getting a nice cosy trail in second. Final category Punching the Breeze, Caught Without Cover in third, and Well is 3 back on the inside, but it's not up on the back of the horse in front of it. 1 by 1 was the Butcher. Travelling strongly was Hate It When You're Right, who's 4 back on the inside. Highland Hill is 3 back on the outer, and last of all on the peg line was Majestic Speed. They come around the turn. They've got about 12.50 left to travel. In trial 2, and Argy Bargy wants to get it over and done with. He's travelling keenly out in front. Leads out by a neat length. Royal Admiral will have the option of the Saddle World Cheverton Sprint Lane in the last circuit. 3 back on the poles was Well. Final category Caught Without Cover just goes up a little closer in the breeze. Back on the inside was Hate It When You're Right. Next came the Butcher, who's just under a slight bit of pressure. Back on the inside, Majestic Speed, and Highland Hill is at the rear of the field and a good 20 off the front. 900 metres left to travel in trial 2. They run to the back and it's Argy Bargy doing it okay still, out by a length and a half on Royal Admiral. And these two are a little way in front of Well is a length and a half away. Final category Punching the Breeze on the outside. Plenty of room now for Hate It When You're Right to get into the clear because the Butchers drop back. On the inside, Majestic Speed, and Highland Hill is still 25 off the front. 600 metres left to travel, and Argy Bargy's had them going along at a pretty decent clip. It leads out by a length on Royal Admiral, who's right up on its back. Well's third. Then came final category Hate It When You're Right, and a gap then to Majestic Speed. The Butcher and Highland Hill had to go back to the pegs. But Argy Bargy's had a fairly good run out in front and now kicks. It's a length and a half in front. Royal Admiral trying hard and they raced away from Well. Back on the inside was Hate It When You're Right from final category. Then Majestic Speed, Highland Hill. But in the straight, Argy Bargy leads the way. Trying to get up on the inside was Royal Admiral. In fact, no, he's kidding to it. He's just going to sit on for the trail. And Argy Bargy's going to lead all of the way. Argy Bargy down to the post wins comfortably. Royal Admiral was able to just sit in for the trail all the way up the straight. And they raced 30 metres ahead of Well. Hate It When You're Right. 20 away to final category, a longer gap then to Majestic Speed. Highland Hill couldn't get into it, and the Butcher has run last of all, but saw them all safely home.